again.
나 존나 싫어해. 오케이, 한수 잡시다. 으이짜. 가. 배고프다. 우리 멍멍이 밥도 안 줬는데. 멍멍이 밥도 좀 주고. 승마술, 독서. 아. 독서가 개꿀이긴 하다. 야, 잘 일하고 있냐, 얘들아?
That's a fucking
아까
How
일하는
do you
거.
like it at the mill?
It's worse here than at Scarlett's.
But why would you want to disappear? Nimoy isn't here.
No, he's not.
아,
You better believe it. I'd like to pay him back.
Drown him?
It was the first or the second day here.
Well, how did you get out?
I can't. They pulled me.
I see.
Exactly.
I spoke with him.
Then you ought to try working with him.
이 새끼는 좀
He's a sneaky
정신병자야.
bastard.
사회 부적응자.
Who's Lawrence?
Aye, but at the neighbouring mill.
What about...
The miller's an old fool.
Do you think he's jealous?
He might make puppy dog eyes at her, but most of the time he just struts about like a...
And what do you want to...
No fucking chance. Matthew hopes so because he likes it here. It's true,
So how do you plan on...
perhaps.
And you think that...
Maybe.
That...
So why don't you arrange a fight with him?
What?
We could lure him off someplace far away. God be with you.
Could do with a bite to eat. You'll...
Hey, Henry.
I've heard you don't have it easy.
So you spoke to Fritz then?
No, not quite.
I can imagine. I've been hearing the same from him all week.
아우, 이 새끼들은 일자리 소개시켜 줬는데도.
Always for...
If only. That wouldn't be so awful.
I can imagine.
You know what it's like. We do too little, and it takes us too...
And the miller won't stick up for you.
Not really. He trusts that loudmouth bastard more than us. He's got us down for a pair of parasites.
I see.
What's so stupid is the mill really needs us.
아.
They haven't had any hands here.
And you definitely...
I've already told you once. He's an arsehole.
Have you tried talking?
What do you think? But that just sets him off.
어.
He starts... Well, get a job.
And what does he do during...
Good one. He keeps his...
Why?
The last time he did anything, he almost took his thumb off with a chisel.
So he's clumsy and arrogant.
Aye, but at least you could sneak away.
And what do you want to do?
Actually, I'd like to stay here. At least for a bit. I never would have thought I'd like...
Me?
They did once already, didn't they? They hired us because of you.
Back then, making promises was...
You can forget about the miller. It's Thomas you need to
토마스.
convince.
Fine.
I'm glad.
I'll keep that in...
Goodbye.
오케이.
Good day.
Are you happy?
They're good carpenters.
Really?
Yes, yes.
어.
When
I've heard.
I don't know what I'd do without Thomas.
Yeah, but Thomas...
You're right. You should hear him.
Well, just because...
No. He's not too skilled.
So he's not been for...
No. My son used to run the mill,
토마스 그 정신
but then his wagon overturned.
정신 좀
him.
이상하네.
Me too, boy. And after Martin was gone,
What happened that day?
he was transporting new stone. It was after a downpour.
So he was alone?
Of course not. Thomas was there too. He...
Just the two?
No.
아.
They always... But if I had been there with them, maybe he
I'm sorry.
was a good boy.
Have you been without...
A long time. Since winter, it's been
아들이
just me
불우의
and Thomas.
사고로
Nobody's...
No. The...
And how many have...
About half a dozen. Maybe more.
And what about Jane?
What are you trying...
A pretty girl like her.
With a large dowry because she comes from a mill?
And how long did...
You know, he was here for a while. But back then, my son was a...
So everyone started leaving when Thomas...
저쪽이
Well,
토마스 저 뒤에
Thomas is a
있네.
dog.
So the moment Thomas became mill foreman,
그러니까
everyone started running off. Not one man could stand it here, even if they had a chance to marry Jane. Don't you think Thomas might be doing it on
그치
purpose?
그게
That's
맞지.
not like him.
토마스
He's a
아까는
good
욕하더니
man and straightforward.
And Jane,
Don't worry about her. She'll wed whoever I...
indeed, why would he? Once he's got...
That's enough. I don't know why you're trying to take care.
I heard what you asked my father. You can't expect help from him.
와얘
He's none too sharp these
탈모
days.
있으시네.
And can you help me?
No. Nobody listens to me
Why?
because he's afraid if someone comes who's more skilled,
And your father lets him?
he probably could, but he doesn't want to. My brother was the mill for it broke my father too. And Thomas was here the longest.
And Thomas doesn't listen to anyone?
No. He keeps looking my way and tries to be nice.
Well, what happens?
And what does that...
I don't know. You...
There's not much...
What do you mean? No?
No,
Someone robbed...
I don't know. But they took a mottled scarf which I gave him as a keepsake.
But who'd steal a scarf?
Why are you asking me?
I'm sorry.
Me too. But it was his own fault.
I understand.
토마스가 문제구만. 토마스가 문제야. 이놈이죠?
I hope I can be of help.
Lawrence from Boudin sends...
Lawrence from Buddy. The Red.
Ah, you have it all mixed up.
You're right.
Yes, Lawrence.
어?
Well,
I heard you were with the miller's son when the
실패했네.
wagon fell on him.
what of it?
I just heard some...
Talk.
I heard some gossip about it at the ale.
What? No, there wasn't any soul.
진흙탕.
It's a real stroke.
Tell me about it.
Why did only two...
He always did it that way. The two people are enough.
Except at the end. If there had been more of
그니까.
you, we might have survived.
Do you think I don't know that? I couldn't move the wagon on my own, so I went looking for help.
I'm sorry.
Me too. Me too.
Me too. Me
I didn't
too.
want to be the mill foreman, but the law
And I heard some...
robbed.
I heard he was missing something.
What?
말록달록
I don't
색종이라며.
He...
Really?
Well,
Man.
so what do you think...
If I hadn't put in a good word for them, the miller would have thrown.
I heard them say something else.
So they're complaining, are they?
Isn't it the miller who...
He can't manage the work.
But you need the help anyway.
Maybe. But they're in no danger of overworking themselves.
Nothing strange about that. She's a pretty girl.
It's not marriage they've got
얘가
in their
제인 좋아해
minds.
내가 볼 때.
They'd have their way with her, then.
Look, we can reach an agreement. You need the mill fixed, they need the money.
But
And then they'll take their groschen and leave. The mines will
그니까.
open again, and the fast...
do you really think I can trust them to do it? Will they do their work?
Of course. They're not interested in the mill. They just need the coin to pay their debts.
I.
I've known them for a long time, and you can rely.
All right. If they keep their part of the bargain, farewell.
오케이. 어떻게 잘 풀렸죠? 잘 모르겠지만.
Greetings, Ed.
I spoke with them.
It's a shame if
Her father.
he reckons it.
It took some doing.
I'm glad to hear it. So we can stay.
He'll leave you alone, but there are conditions. Once you finish your job,
그래.
you'll vanish from here.
다시
But you'll
강산으로
get an extra
돌아가.
groschen or two.
And that's it?
Oh, and you're to stop dallying with the miller's daughter.
The fucking bastard. He can go fuck himself. He'd better give us enough groschen to make it worth it.
와우.
Good luck then.
땡큐. 게이드. 임무 완료. 진정한 친구이다. 금욕. 음식 없이 나그네. 가난한 경에 자랐습니다. 채취. 내려가. 사색가. 움직이지 않는 한 피로하도와 허기가 지지 않습니다. 붕대 효과가 50% 상승합니다. 독서 레벨 순간 3 증가합니다. 이거 해. 아우 배고파. 얘도 배고프고 나도 배고파.
Good health.
God save.
May the Lord watch over.
사슴고. 멍멍.
Look what you'll love.
먹어. 오케이. 이 노래 너무 좋아. 역병. 오케이. 그러면 남은 게 탈름버그 가서 이거 마무리하고요. 매우 헤드 가서 본 스토리 가는 게 본 스토리 가면 되겠네요, 이제. 좋아요. 꺼져. 호호호, 탈름버그. 찔기 땄다. 스테파니 누나. 스테파니 아줌마.
Welcome, Henry.
오케이.
The Lord.
I brought
That's one.
nothing too serious,
Well, that won't do.
but I've learnt a trick.
You said.
It's quite true,
Well,
my lady.
so I know.
Two horses come roaming in the merry month of May to graze in the shade of the apple tree there. The first one is brown and the second is grey. Which shall I ride to, my maiden so fair?
Oh, how beautiful. Anyway,
I brought you the
Henry, look at that Moldavite. So what's next?
I brought
Why?
the wine.
Wonderful. Find somewhere here to put. I hope you had no.
문제 말입니까?
Let's just say that when I got to the
But you were able.
what can I do for?
Nothing.
That's not necessary.
Come now, Henry. This shirt was my father's.
뭐야?
But
It's too valuable to be left to the men. What's more, if you were to leave us,
I could never have.
well then,
What?
why not?
And what if your husband?
He were.
All
알겠습니다.
right then.
Goodbye.
I feel truly blessed to have you here. So long I yearned for young company.
뭐?
I really feel God heard my prayers and sent you to me.
I'm ready.
뭐야 저 바지
You
뭐야?
do look handsome, as fine as any gentleman. When I was a little girl, there were always lots of other children around and young men and women of the court. It was so merry. I always hoped it would be like that when I was grown up
분위기 좀
too.
이상한데?
But it was not God's plan.
You and Sir Divish had no children.
No.
아,
No, alas, we were
양부모.
not blessed.
아,
Twice I was with
주인공도
child, but
부모님이 돌아가셨으니까.
they did not live.
아, 또 이런
And
스토리가
now I fear
있네요.
there's no hope
스테파니.
for me.
아들 해줄게. 엄마! 엄마!
Lady.
헐. 아 미친 씨. 야 뽀뽀는 아니. 야 이건 좀 아니.
Forgive me, my lady. I shouldn't have.
I don't mind.
미친. 야. 야 이건 좀 아니지 않냐? 헐. 야 이거는 좀 아니.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
배고프대. 헐. 헐. 뭐 얻었냐? 근데 이게 뭐야? 개인적인 신분에 대한 보드 스테파니 고급 셔츠를. 쓰레기인데? 쓰레기를 주셨네? 미친. 충격과 공포다. 와. 오 마이 갓. 우리 집 있는데 여기 어디였죠? 디비시경.
Greeting. Can I be of service to you, Sir Divish?
Henry, you've come at just. I sent a man to Privet.
어?
What's the location?
A land allocator.
You're planning to
Yes,
Why Pribbis?
because it's been lying fallow. It's about.
Well, it should be said we trounced that rabble on the.
Yes. However, he.
If you've no objection.
I'd appreciate that. Farewell.
이분한테 좀 미안하긴 하네. 그렇고 그런 일이 있었으니. 쩝쩝쩝. 게임이 좀 그렇다. 너무 현실적이잖아. 개 충격 먹었어. 나는 어떻게 점점점 어떻게 그럴 수가 있지? 와, 어썸하다 이 게임 진짜. 상상 그 이상이네. 이쪽이죠.
Yeah.
내려갑시다.
Yeah.
나 피 없어. 떨어졌어. 할로 할로. 이 돌에 대해 설명해 줄 사람? 루퍼트.
God be with.
Here's the curve.
It's old and
What?
well, this stone isn't from my quarry. See the grain?
오.
What do you know of?
There was an accident in the monastery.
And isn't it possible?
No, it's slander.
Did you send the lab?
No. Why would we do
백은이
that?
안녕하세요.
That's odd.
But that's not
It seems the stone you...
unthinkable. I delivered the last shipment.
Then someone must...
But what would the builders?
I don't think the builders...
A thief.
Good luck to you.
오. 샷건 한 자루로 한 팀 잡았다고? 와우. 와우. 수도원. 진짜 겁나 잘하시네, 배그. 어? 여기도 마을이 있네? 이 마을은 뭐지? 대박. 구세주. 대박. 오케이. 누가 돌을 빼돌렸네요. 이러면 도둑? 리얼 도둑? 오케이. 메인 미션 해야 되는데. 어프. 어딨어? 어? 여기 있네요.
I am on.
I looked around.
Yes, it's very poor.
That's not what I meant. It's not the same.
But why?
Well, maybe he was stealing new stone and...
But the carriage never moved. It rained.
So someone had to...
That huge piece of rock.
Has anything else?
I can think of a couple of things.
비계를 짓던 중에
When we were extending the
적
scaffold, they dug up a
근처에서 사람
human
두 개
skull
골판했다고?
by the wall
뿔?
with horns.
A skull with horns?
어?
I don't know.
What about the And that's unusual.
Somewhat. May the Lord watch over you.
뭔 상황이야 대체?
Yeah. Yeah.
이놈인가? 러시아?
Well, I heard you.
It's true. I dug it up.
And what was it?
What do you think?
악마?
And are you sure it?
I know what I saw. Besides,
Here.
but it was outside.
Where exactly?
Nothing but scaffolding.
And where is it?
I was taking it down to the river. May the Lord watch over you.
아이씨. 아휴.
Yeah.
이건 뭔데? 악마의 해골? 구라치고 있네. 언덕 위로 떨어졌다 그랬거든요? 여기 어딘가 있겠지 뭐. 밑에? 어딨지?
Here. There.
어디 있을까? 이런 데 떨어져 있을 것 같은데 길에. 굴러 떨어졌을 거 아니야 어쨌든. 물 속에 있나? 이건가? 이거네요.
It looks genuine, but I'm not capable of judging.
이런 데 숨어있니? 씨. 말 청소부? 청소부한테 이걸 왜 물어봐? 뿔이 달려있다. 해골에? 장식품 아닐까? 어? 묘지기?
I match up.
I found it.
It certainly looks. Well, let's
아,
see.
사람 사슴뿔이라고.
Glad to hear it's not.
And they put a lot of work into it too. The horn could be with you.
누가 낚시한 거네?